Good morning, children. I am Usha Shukla. Student, in the previous class, you all know about ancient history. Today, in this chapter, I am going to tell you about medieval period. So, children, what is the time period of medieval history? The time period from the 8th century to the middle of the 18th century is called the medieval history. The medieval period can be divided into two periods: the early medieval period and the late medieval period. The early medieval period stretched from the 8th to the 13th century, and the late medieval period stretched from the 13th to the 18th century. In this chapter, we will discuss about changes of the medieval period. During this period, India witnessed many economic, political, religious and cultural changes in society. This period also saw progress in art and architecture. Today we will discuss following topics. Today we will discuss following topics: social and political changes, major developments, old and new religions, sources, archaeological sources, literary sources, and travelers. Now we come to the first point. During this period, new technologies made their appearances, like the Persian wheel in irrigation, spinning wheel in weaving, and firearms in combat. New foods and beverages such as potatoes, corn, chilies, tea, and coffee arrived in the subcontinent. This was a period of great mobility. People traveled long distance in search of opportunities. During this period, forests were being gradually cleared for extension of agriculture. Many forest dwellers were forced to migrate, others tilled the land and became peasants. These peasants were influenced by priests, temples, and monasteries. They were required to pay taxes and offer goods and services to local lords. This resulted in social differences among peasants. People were divided into jatis and subcastes. Now we come to the next point: major developments. During this period, there were several powerful ruling dynasties such as the Pratiharas, Chauhanas, Chandelas, Parmaras, Solankis, Tomars, and Kohilas. The Tomars ruled the city of Delhi, the Pratiharas ruled over Rajasthan and parts of central India, the Solankis ruled in the region of Kathiawar, the Chandelas ruled around Bundelkhand, and the Chauhanas ruled over central Rajasthan. After the fall of slave dynasty, the Khaljis, Tughlaqs, Saids, and Lodhis came to power. Delhi now had a new ruler. It was Babur, who laid the foundation of the Mughal Empire in India. Babur's son Humayun was defeated by Sher Shah, but later on they regained his empire by Akbar, who consolidated the extent the Mughal Empire over practically the whole of the North India and parts of South. Our next point is old and new religions. The medieval period witnessed many religious developments. This included the worship of new deities, construction of temples, and the growing importance of Brahmanas as dominant groups in the society. One of the major developments of this period was the Bhakti movement. This was a form of prayer in which the devotees could worship God without the help of priests. Also, a new religion called Islam appeared in the subcontinent. It accepted one God, Allah. Now our next point is sources. How can we got the sources about the medieval period? How can we get the information? First is archaeological sources and second is literary sources. In the archaeological sources, we include inscriptions, monuments, paintings, and coins. Inscriptions were found on coins, pillars, monuments, and seals. This provide short but important information on various aspects. Monuments like tombs, forts, mosques, and temples provide a lot of information about that times. Paintings and coins also provide us information. Coins provide information about the names and dates of different rulers. They also give us an idea of the economic condition prevailing during that period. And in the literary sources, we include autobiography, biography, and chronicles. They also provide us information about the time's rulers and life of court. Our next point is travelogues. Travelogues means written account and books by foreign travelers who travels in India during this period. Okay children, I hope that you all are clear about medieval times. Thank you.